Good morning, folks, or afternoon or evening, depending on when you're seeing this thing. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. I've got a gift request. Marlene McKinney, shout out to you, my dear. Thank you for this. And it was almost funny what you wrote, even though it was unintentional. But this is a gift request, so shout out to you. Thank you, Marlene, for Brittany Moore's song, Give a Girl. And I don't know if this is a dad giving away his daughter at a wedding. I don't know. But you said, the reason I kind of cracked up is you said, no, they're not from Estill County, Kentucky. And I'm like, oh, because Marlene that has introduced the channel, me and the channel, to so many fantastic artists from Estill County, but so many artists, period, that are so good. So anyway, let's just see what Brittany's got here. I don't know if I've done anything by Brittany. Let me check. No, I have not. So this will be a first. Let's put these bad boys on. Here we go. Oh God, that riff sounds familiar.
I met him in the parking lot at a Walmart, sitting on a tailgate, and I thought, my, oh my, look at those brown eyes.
She reminds me of Shania.
Didn't even have to ask his name. Something told me he was made just for me. Yeah, he fit perfectly in the shotgun seat of my Cherokee. And the best thing I ever got for free, if you give a girl a college town, a couple friends in a rented house, she'll think that she's all grown, and there's nothing she don't know. But if you want a girl to really learn how to love so much it hurts, and that a lifetime only lasts so long, give a girl a dog. I put a red bandana around his collar. My double bed got a little bit smaller. He saw it all. Late nights in U-Haul.
I'm absolutely sending this to my younger sister, who is a dog psycho. Like, she's a rescue person, not just average. We're up here in Jersey, and she gets him out of North Carolina and interrogates people like she works for the KGB if they want the dog. It's unbelievable. This song she's going to love.
Yeah, he was there when I learned the hard way. You don't get a saying who makes your heart break. He never said a word, but I still heard it's all gonna be okay. If you give a girl a busy town, a corner desk in a little house, she'll think that she's all grown, and there's nothing she don't know. But if you want a girl to really learn how to love so much it hurts, and that a lifetime only lasts so long, give a girl a best friend through the highs and lows, a nose print on a car window, and a love clock, a protector, a mark on her heart forever.
It's brutal when they die. I like the way
If you
she
give a
sings it.
girl 12 years, a wet nose, fighting back tears, she won't wanna say goodbye, but she'll stay right by his side. 'Cause he gave a girl his whole life, from the parking lot to the last ride. He'll teach her letting go, just like he taught her holding on. Too bad a lifetime only lasts so long.
Yeah.
When you give a girl a dog, ooh, give a girl a dog.
Oops. So she got the dog in the parking lot at Walmart, and it's they do. There's just something about a dog, something about a pet, but there's something really special about a dog. But I gotta say, she reminds me I said earlier in the song, she reminded me a bit of Shania, but toward the end of the song, she reminded me of Ashley McBryde, Little Dive Bar in Dahlonega. There was a cadence to her voice. There was also a certain element to the song that reminded me of Little Dive Bar in Dahlonega. But this was the truth in this song is what I loved about it too. I mean, I liked her voice. She had a good sensitivity to how to sing it. You'd be tempted to over-sing this, to oversell it, because you're talking about the passion of a pet and that they don't last that long. But the melancholiness of that as the backdrop, I don't know if that was the subtext. It was really more just of the backdrop to the song that pets die. Like, oh, you want to teach a young girl really that lifetimes don't last forever. And it's true. Frequently, our first exposure to death in life is the loss of a pet, then the loss of a grandparent, or, then like maybe in high school a friend passes or something. But yeah, I mean, then you start to contemplate, what does it mean that they're gone? Why does this hurt so much? But initially I thought this was a song about meeting a guy in a parking lot, and then he got her a dog. But I think, looking back as best as I can reconstruct the song lyrically, she got a dog in the Walmart parking lot, because you know how these places like PetSmart and others have days where they're like adopt a pet and people come, and it's so hard to walk away without one when you go there. I don't have a pet right now. That's not my living circumstances, and I don't want one right now. But I do know when you go into one of those stores and you see the pets, and it's like, oh, I'm looking at this one dog. How could I not take him or her, So, Marlene, that was beautiful. Do you have pets, Marlene? I mean, nobody has to answer the questions I ask, of course. Nobody's compelled. This is just voluntary stuff that we're doing here. But I wonder, most people do either have a dog or a cat or both or several. And, I've had numbers of cats in my life, and they're very cool. They would walk with us around the block. We had 4 at one point, and we lived in a very quiet street, big block. And it was like Noah's Ark or something, where they would follow us, or they would go ahead of us on the sidewalk. And then sometimes like Whoopi would run up to someone's doorstep and then run back down, hide behind a bush and jump on Shadrach or on Bougie or on Oreo. And they would all just play this stuff. And people would come walking their dogs maybe on the other side of the street or what have you. And they'd come walking up and they would see these 4 cats. They're not on leashes. They just followed us. They hung out. They had fun. Bougie was the fat one. So if Bougie got tired, Bougie would just cut through the block and then find her way home. And it was comical to see people's reactions to seeing 4 cats, not on leashes, walking with us. And just sometimes they would jump out on top of one another playfully, like they never got into a fight with each other like that. And it was cute, but the loss of a pet's just rough. And anyway, I wonder what inspired this, Marlene, this request. So, all right, I'm going to rate this song. On the smile, all right, the number that popped into my head was an 8.8. It was just on the content of the song. It was beautiful. I liked the way she sang it. The instrumentation, nothing over the top, but it had a nice rhythm to it, a nice cadence, and you could just feel, give a girl a dog and she'll learn about life. And that's poignant. I mean, you could do a lot with that philosophically, socially, psychologically, and in a song. So thank you again, Marlene. I hope you guys all enjoyed that. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.